Всем привет, добро пожаловать на мой канал. Мы продолжаем прохождение Hogwarts Legacy, ну или наследие. Мы такую шапку приобрели. Закончили мы на том, что побывали в пещере пауков, убили... Забыл, как паук называется крутой. Убили, короче, крутого паука и, к сожалению, видели еще одну смерть. Неприятно, некрасиво и очень даже печально. Ладно, что у нас там по заданию? Потомство самой смерти. И чего, и куда? Что делать, что делать? Сова должна прийти, что ли?
Spare a moment. Deke has.
Ну, давайте поговорим.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Ну, возможно, да.
That sounds a
Ладно,
very
давай.
good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. And what do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Ага. Я понял. Предлагают разводить фистралов. Так, а кто у меня, мальчик или девочка? Ага, мальчик. Нужна девочка. Так, ладно. Где мне их найти? Их не будет, да? Карты мира надо смотреть. Ну, 22 уровень, понятно. Ладно, телепортируемся. Будем искать самку. Ну, или сестра женского пола.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Да, хорошо. Так, я вроде бы туда летел. У меня есть Понятно. Ну да, вроде там фистралы и водились. Вот то, что мне и нужно. Ага. Нету в заклинаниях, да? Значит, сейчас будет. Это нужно нам.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Куда ты убегаешь? Ну ты серьезно? Хорош убегать от меня. Все.
I'll look after you.
Так, теперь мне нужно купить загон в Оксмиде. Это вот тут. Да, не так уж и просто их ловить. Говорится, словили и словили уже. Хорошо, это что, какой-то с плюсиком? А может быть, это просто плюсик был тот, который мне нужен? Ну, интересно. Усну. Пока оно загрузит. Усну. Ладно, если это задание мне 21 уровень не принесет, то, видимо, придется побегать по Хогвартсу, заодно поискать для этой дамы много чего интересного. Она там вонючки свои хотела.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Так, мне нужно вот это, что ли? Ага. Отлично.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Все. Теперь идем. Ой. В загон. И будем заниматься зверушками. Так. Идем к Дику.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Но. Там. Определенно там.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Угу. Окей, надо забрать другого. Страла отсюда сначала. Так. Переместить
Settle
момент.
yourself, I mean you no harm.
Ну, а теперь туда. Ух ты, как здесь красиво. А, видимо, нужно вот это, да? А что я сделал? Через полчаса аж. Ну, типа все. Ага. Ладно, тогда пока они там занимаются. Давайте-ка посмотрим, что у нас есть по заданию. Пойдем поищем, что. Вот так. Заодно, может быть, еще какой-то опыт найду. Все равно стравы долго выводиться будут. Целых полчасика. Обалдеть. Что и там появится потом новый фестивальчик? Кстати, это очень даже интересно. А может, не один? Блин, выручай комнаты на самом деле может быть такой огромный. Тоже замка не хватит. Ну, с другой стороны, палатки-то тоже делают большими.
Revelio.
Так, идем. Ну, понятно, что ты исчезла. Или не вот.
Confringo.
А что ты будешь
Accio.
делать?
Revelio.
Так, тут ничего пока нет интересного. Сим. Забираем. Нужно много опыта.
Revelio.
Ждать чего? Так, идем. Книжечки будут сегодня или как? Тут собрано все.
Revelio.
Вроде бы ничего нету. Идем дальше. Библиотека? Ах, я вроде бы собирал. Уже. Я, по-моему, даже сюда заходил. Зеркало. А, сюда бабочка нужна.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, ну тут я вроде как забрал все. Идем дальше. Вот тут, да?
Revelio.
Наверх. Понятно, что двери потайные всякие. Их поразгадывать надо.
Revelio.
Угу. Вот заодно еще пооткрываю новые локации. Раз я здесь не был.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Accio. Revelio.
О. Это тоже сойдет. Все-таки здесь что-то. Я ничего здесь не вижу. Либо я слепой, либо лыжи не едут.
Revelio.
Ставлю на второе. Спуститься вниз нужно. Давайте разблокируем. Боже. Бред, конечно.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Сейчас найдем.
Revelio.
Где-то определенно здесь. Но, быть может, я не прав.
Revelio.
А. Я сюда не могу зайти, да? Да, могу. Я сюда пришел. Так, окей. А,
Revelio.
ладно. Очень даже. Ну ладно. Ну, второй уровень, ясно. Зря поднимался, потому что, скорее всего, этот зал тут. Я что-то
Revelio.
не нахожусь. Нахожу, но не вижу.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Тут. Вот оно.
Accio.
Just one more gobstone.
Идем дальше. Слепой. Я слепой, ребят. Ладно, поизучали замок, все хорошо. Тоже надо иногда делать.
Revelio.
Like this. What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you...
Ненормальные. Опа. Какая хорошая графика, ребят. Видимо, теперь здесь найти надо.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Только где?
Revelio.
А, вот.
Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Ну, идем.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common
Ну,
sense and
просто я
basic
их не
magic.
искал особо.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Какая она добрая. Ага, опыта. Сколько ты мне опыта дала? Уровень Мне нужен уровень.
Revelio.
Так, мне срочно нужна страничка или книжка. Книжка, страничка, книжка, страничка, книжка, страничка. Ну, пойдем туда. Книжка,
Revelio.
страничка. Книжка, страничка, страничка, книжка, книжка, страничка. Ну, плиз. Замок, мне кажется, не подойдет. Ну, давайте
More.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peas, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he
Очень
failed, as
интересно.
did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak
Revelio.
havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be had
Mine now, demiguise.
or I'd fire up the cannon and so scream. To draw up a contract, earn of him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly
больше тут, видимо, ничего интересного не будет, да? Куда меня ведет? Что за задание сейчас активно? Так, ладно, продолжаем искать книжку или страничку. А, да.
Revelio.
О, страничка. Все, уровень. Уровень, пожалуйста. Я прямо печален. Ладно, ну ладно.
Revelio.
Ну, идем дальше искать.
Listen to the art we are about to produce for the pleasure of your ear.
Ух ты. Это интересно. Прикол. Класс. Отлично.
Revelio.
О, еще страничка. Все, ну давайте уровень уже. Наконец-то. Все. Так, значит, нам нужно задание. Идем туда. Может, еще попутно новых заданий понавыдают. Блин, я тупанул. Да, для того, чтобы качать последний навык, нужно, собственно, самое главное заклинание, а его у меня пока нет. Ладно, я пока поддержу очко, как говорится, посмотрим. Может быть, я получу его на этом уровне. А если нет, то придется следующим уровнем уже прокачивать все остальное.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Виду, конечно, приятное местечко, но мне немножко не сюда. Так, ну давай.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Нападем на них.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
А, нам туда. Ну, погнали.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Не люблю я стелс.
No
Я
one
всегда
enters this mine. Kill
Привык.
anyone who tries.
нападать. Next.
Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Next.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Да, только это...
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Nice try.
Confringo.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Так, а нам сюда. А, нам сюда. Ой, там, естественно, будут пауки, да?
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Давайте только без загадок. Ну вот и пауки.
I will make you pay. Why can't I hit you?
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
А были сомнения.
Confringo!
That ledge is
Открытого
awfully high. Any ideas?
Не то, что нужно. Ладно.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar.
Smashing.
Or any. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Пауки бежали. А нам нужно идти дальше.
Reparo.
Ну и чего? Напугать хочешь? Что дальше?
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists.
Confringo.
Still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight in our hands. Confringo! Bombarda!
Ranrock will unite. Oh, you think you're so clever.
Back to the bridge.
Confringo!
Confringo! You only had a lucky shot. Call that spellcasting.
Away with that.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Rather unwise coming back.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Confringo! There! Bombarda!
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo! Crucio!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo! Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Идем.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel
Revelio.
more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
Да, надо сначала всю комнату обыскать.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Ну да.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Ну давай, это снова в крипту ведет. Что немножко странновато.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
И?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Ну, он попросил на самом деле не говорить. Давай
Someone who
попробуем.
knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Так, пожалуйста, задание. Хотя бы какое-нибудь. Нет, сюда. Ничего, но нет, есть. Значит, магазин. Ой, не то. Правда, слишком жестковатый. Надеюсь, я с ним квест не просру. Ну что, ждем, подождем. Блин, Себастьян, ты, конечно, да, выдал. Всех гоблинов ненавидишь. Думаю, если б я его сдал, то, возможно, он бы его захотел убить. Так что ну его нахрен. Получить уровень 23. Ну, понятно, что опять мне придется гриндить, я это уже понял.
Hello, pardon me.
Проси.
You're back.
Revelio.
See you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Да. До скорой. Так, хорошо. Может, там еще какие-то задания появились интересные? Ага. Ясно, понятно. Ну, давайте пообщаемся.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too. as I intend
Ты
to
не
remind
болтай,
him
то я думаю, как
by
бы мне не
relieving
забыть
him
вон
of
ту
his
страницу
prized
забрать.
possession, a venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
Ничего. Нет, я не
I'm
буду.
not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacula.
Ну, давайте купим. Пофиг. Не хочу... Ой. Не хочу я красть ничего. Я не буду красть. Сокращаем.
Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Так я и не ходил, я просто опыт добываю. Мне нравится добывать опыт. Все еще тут стоишь, молодец, стой.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Ну, красть нехорошо, ребят. Красть не буду. Ну да, применить круто. Империю хорошо, а красть нехорошо. Человек двойных стандартов. Это я. Как говорится, знакомьтесь. Так, ничего больше я тут не вижу интересного. Что вижу? Ага, я понял. Я вижу 500 галеонов. О, и опыт вижу. Так это сладкое королевство. Окей. Да, наверное, денег даст, но...
Completed that errand for me?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Ну да, он 300 дал. Неудивительно, что меньше, но... Я зато не украл ничего. А это тоже очень даже важно. Да. Нужно еще чего-то набрать.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can...
Угу. Хорошо, сейчас встретимся.
Meet me near Hogsmeade and we will devise a plan.
Встретимся.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Так. Идем. Так, я вижу, тут вроде станция. Да. Берем.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Так, ну давайте поговорим.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Хорошо.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Ну, как говорится, идем. Пообщаемся.
If it thinks it's got wrong.
Угу. Мертвого на второй этаж, видимо. Ну давайте, открывайте.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Даже на третий.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues
разве
into
там не
giving
только
him
гномы
treasures from the
работают?
vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
О, за меня не переживай.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Revelio.
Dr. Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr.
Что
Dibble,
случилось?
may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Кто?
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say.
И что здесь тайного? Нафига так делать?
Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Да, нет этого
Thank you for
вопроса. Ну
telling
ладно.
me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Вот он странный, тайные эти.
Revelio.
Опа. Сойдет. Чем какие-то тайные свадьбы,
Agabus Filbert must
непонятно.
be around here somewhere.
Да, вон он.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ну ладно, идем. Какие еще истории интересные. Ну, по факту только из серьезных только одно и все. Все остальное как-то, ну, такое. Прям на тоненького.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ну, кажется, нет ее там. Ее либо похитили, либо еще что. Ай, начинается. Да и как бы она туда прошла? Ей же туда запретили, и она не собиралась никуда заходить.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
До ночи дождаться.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Ничку я заберу, ребят.
Revelio.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Угу. Но, видимо, сейчас и подеремся. Как говорится, наконец-то. Да, пейзажики не соответствуют действительности.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Revelio. Accio.
The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I was a proud man.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Точно ли? Ладно, поиграем в стелс. Хотя я бы лучше напал.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough.
Just keep an eye out.
Ну нет, ребят. Да что ж такое? Я ж вроде бы отхилился. Да, как кажется, задание. Нет, я сейчас пройду. И нет, втихаря я выходить не буду, я их перебью.
Hattie must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Да, сейчас тихонько, потихонечку подойдем.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Ну и что? Есть еще желание у кого-то со мной побороться. А иду-ка я все пообыщу. Может, много чего полезного найду. С той стороны есть полезная. Ничего интересного есть. Наверное, ничего. Ясно, я понял. Ну, пошли дальше.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Так, идем дальше.
Natty must be here somewhere.
я знаю, что там есть знать и все это прочее.
Revelio.
Что есть более-менее полезно.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
Где она, если я ее не нашел?
Revelio.
Нету ни хрена. Ну, слышу, но не вижу.
Revelio.
Я слепой?
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
Revelio.
Определенно может. Но вот где? Конечно. Вопрос. А найти не могу. Блин.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Alpha. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora.
Казалось, все намного проще. Ну, давай.
Mr. Abe's wand. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Ну, давай. Бомбарда максимум.
Revelio.
Что-то еще есть.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. find Officer Singer, we will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Я всегда к нему готов, отстаньте. Но я не могу найти самого главного. Ладно, идем.
Revelio.
О, не нашел. Ну ладно. Может тут? Нет. Да, нет. Идем наверх. Тоже ничего интересного.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Да. Обязательно. Как говорится, самое главное выбраться. И желательно живым. Так.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Ну сразу же затроллить-то.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Конечно, благодарна. Что ж, ладно, ребят, на этом я заканчиваю эту часть. Спасибо вам за просмотр. Раз 23 получили. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк и до новых встреч. Пока.